your body is an incredible machine. When you drink water, it doesn't have to digest. Your body's 90% water. So your body can use its energy to heal and to release as well toxins that are trapped inside of it. If you're constantly eating, it doesn't have the chance to do that. All it does is block the body out. So one night I was reading on the internet, and I was in a beautiful town called El Bolson, which is close to the Chubut border, and I started reading, and I came up with water fasting. And I read all these incredible results people had. They cured cancer, they cured all these skin diseases, they lost 20 years of their life, they looked 20 years younger. Their lives completely changed. So I thought, why not? Why not? Let me try. Well, I just started that night. All I did was drink pure bottled spring water, palau in bottle of glass. And I would have 1 teaspoon of vinegar per day, apple cider vinegar, organic, which I bought from the market there in El Bolson, to help purify the liver. Because when you detoxify, the liver is getting rid of all the poisons. So that was very important to take the vinegar. I noticed for the first week I was extremely nauseous, I had terrible headaches and very strong pains in my lower back. That's a sign of detoxification. It was very difficult the first week. Most people would have given up, but I just said, no, I'm not going to give up. Luckily I was in a very beautiful place with a stunning view. I was very contained in a stunning environment. And then I continued. The second week was a little bit easier, and the third week I was shocked. I actually felt more energetic than when I was eating. I wanted to go out, I wanted to run, not so much run, but do walks. I had desire to go to the gym. I lost 8 kilos the first 2 weeks. And then by the 4th week, I was down to 86 kilos. And by the 35th day, I started to feel a little bit tired then. And the 37th day, I started to eat some watermelon. And day 39, I ate some lightly cooked vegetables, and day 40 I went on to a bit more solid food. So I lasted just about 40 days without any food at all, but 37 days without any solid food. Well, you include watermelon as a solid food. Your mind can deal with them. They are called emotional blockages. That's why people always are eating all the time. They don't want to deal with problems. So they cover their problems with eating non-stop. They never deal with their problems. So you have to deal with your problems when you don't eat. That was difficult for me. But I felt like I released a lot of blockages. And I'm still doing it today. I'm starting to get rid of toxic relationships in my life, which all of us have. And that's all connected to this journey that I'm on at the moment. Problem to people today, they're not sustained with the food they eat. They eat sugar, it doesn't sustain them with any vitamins. So when I was on the water fast, people say, oh, you're going to die, they told me. I said, but you're eating sugar all day long and you're still alive? But they're not having any vitamins at all. It's better to eat 500 calories a day of the best food than eating 4,000 calories of fried foods and sugar, which most people are eating today. You can't live without salt, it's a natural ingredient. Salt in small doses is very healthy. In cambio, in sugar is not healthy, even in small doses. So palau also comes in a bottle. Plastic is full of chemicals. So I wanted to have a bottled water. It's very hard to get bottled water these days, on purpose, I believe. Palau, luckily you can buy it bottled. And it gave me the best effect. I knew that from beforehand. I was trying different waters. I like Palau and I like Villavicencio. They're my two favorite waters. And actually, in fact, Argentina has the purest waters in the world. So we should really sell that point to the world. We could be one of the world leaders in pure water and organic foods. Why are we not? Big business wants to control Argentina and wants to create that Argentina is one big soy field, which is one of the most toxic foods in the world. Starting the water fast really was just done on the spur of the moment. Before then, I thought about improving my health, of eating certain foods that were good and avoiding foods. Now, for 3 or 4 months, I avoided coffee before the water fast, and alcohol or anything that stimulated my adrenaline. So I avoided coffee, alcohol. I don't take any prescription drugs. But I was still very overweight. I was 101 kilos and I had eczema on my body, on my legs, between my toes, which is constant itchiness, which is very uncomfortable to live with that. So yes, I felt in that 40 days I was away from people and I saw the craziness of people, how they live, how they have to get really drunk to enjoy themselves or have to be off their heads to have a good time. It's not the case. I believe you have the most beautiful time in nature. Simple things can give you a lot of beauty. I think we've stopped learning, we've stopped to understand that. That's why people chase things with drugs, I believe, because they don't enjoy nature, they don't go to nature. An experience of nature is much more uplifting than a drug experience. But unfortunately, people in cities are not enjoying nature. They're not walking in parks. They're not going to mountains. They're not going to walk along a river. They're not embracing a tree. They're not smelling the roses. Their lives are just thinking about money, 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 non-stop. And it's important. Money is very important in the world, unfortunately, but it's part of life. But we need to have balance. That's what El Bolson did for me. It gave me more balance. I realized the money that I had, which I thought would give me happiness, did not really give me happiness. So I'm still learning about that at this stage. Our minds are very powerful. If our mind is thinking a thought, you attract the similar thought to you. So it's extremely important, the mind process. I was really surprised when I was on the water fast how my perception and how I could feel the aura of another person. I was absolutely shocked by that. And many times I actually saw my third eye. I visualized it and I saw the colors of it. I saw colors here all the time. So yes, it's a very spiritual experience doing the water fast, very spiritual. And if you're a perceptive person, you can develop that. I think all of us are perceptive, but unfortunately we don't have a chance to develop it because of modern lifestyles. You need to go back to basics.
In the next video with Perry, we will discover some of the city's exceptional architecture and food in one of Buenos Aires' most elite neighborhoods. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe to the left, and if you liked it, give us a I like this. Thanks for watching Buenos Aires Bridges.